Alright guys, let's have a look at question number 5. In question number 5, it says, a function f is defined on the set of real numbers by %5. We're told that f of x is equal to 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared. So the first thing A we're asked to do is to copy and complete the table for the given values of x. So this is the table. We have x and we have f of x. We have minus 3, minus 7. That's odd. Minus 3, minus 7. Okay. Minus 2, 0. Minus 1.5, 2, minus 1, 3, minus a half, blank, 0, 2, 1, minus 3, and 2, blank. Alright, so this is our table of values that we have. And the first thing we're asked to do is we're asked to copy and complete the table of values. Alright, 2 of the values of f of x are missing. 2 of the values of f of x are missing. When x is what? Minus a half, and when x is 2. To find that, we have to use the equation. So we have f of x is equal to 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared. I'm going to now say when x is equal to minus a half, or I could say when x is equal to minus 0.5. Are you with me? Minus a half is the same as saying minus 0.5. Alright. So let's put it in the equation. We have f of x would be equal to 2 minus 3 times minus 0.5 minus 2 minus 0.5 squared. This is 2. A negative times a negative is a
positive.
3 times a half is 1.5. This is minus 2. What is 0.5 squared? It would be 0.5 times 0.5. This is 2 times 0.25. Multiply them and see what you get. 0.5 times 0.5. What do you get?
0. That times, sir.
What is it? 0.25.
Yes, sir.
No, it is squared. A negative times a negative gives you a what? Positive. So here we have 3.5 minus 2 times 0.25 is 0.5. The answer here is 3. So the value that goes here is 3.
A 3?
Yes.
I wanted to say I got 1 minus 1.
f of x.
Minus 1.
So we got one value. Let's get the next one. I'm going to say when x is equal to 2, f of x would be equal to 2 minus 3 times 2 minus 2 times 2 squared. I'm going to get 2 here, minus 6. This is minus 2 times 4.
Which is minus.
This is 2 minus 6 minus 8.
Which is minus 12.
So what we get here is minus 4. 2 minus 6 is minus 4.
Minus 4 minus 8 is
Minus 12. So the value here is minus 12. So we have all our values and you get 2 marks. Next. Using a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on the x-axis, using a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on the x-axis, and a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 1 unit on the y-axis, draw the graph of f of x for values of x between -3 and +2. Alright, so let's prepare our graph sheet. How far to the left does your graph go?
Minus 3 minus.
How far to the right does it go?
2.
+2. So it's roughly half and half on both sides, don't it?
Yes, sir.
So you can draw your y-axis in the middle. You can draw your y-axis in the middle. Please note, you must always draw your axes on a major grid line. You must always draw your axes on a major grid line. So I put in my y-axis. This is my y-axis. I drew it in what? I drew it in the middle on a major grid line. Now, how high does my graph go? Vertically. How high? How low does it go?
-12.
Talk to me.
-12.
It goes to -12. So where do I need more space? At the top where y is positive, or at the bottom where y is negative?
At the bottom.
It means therefore that you need to draw your graph closer to the top. So I will probably make it about 6 centimeters down, and you draw it. About 6 centimeters down, then you draw your horizontal axis. But you need more space at the bottom. This is my x-axis. You must always draw your axes on a major grid line. Next. The next thing we need to do is we need to number axes. Now, the scale tells us how to number the axis. The scale is 2 centimeters to 1 unit on the x-axis. That means every 2 centimeters your number go up by 1, 0. So 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 1. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3. Over here, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, minus 1. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, minus 2. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, minus 3. What is the scale on the y-axis? What is the scale on the y-axis? Come on, look in the book. The scale on the y-axis is 1 centimeter to 1 unit. So every centimeter number goes up by 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Down the bottom. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12, minus 1, minus 2, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12. Now, let us plot our points. Let us plot our points. The first point is minus 3, minus 7. The first point is minus 3, minus 7. So that is minus 3 vertical and minus 7 horizontal. Minus 3 vertical and minus 7 horizontal. That's the first point. Question. With this graph, do you expect a smile or a frown?
A frown.
Or a frown. Alright, that will be the first point. And everybody knows that you must not draw those dotted lines.
Yes, sir.
The next one is minus 2, 0. That's minus 2 vertical. 0 horizontal. That is on the x-axis, minus 2 vertical, 0 horizontal. What does this say? minus what?
1.5.
Corresponds to what?
2
This is 1 and this is 2. Where's 1.5?
in the middle.
So minus 1.5 vertical. And it corresponds to how much horizontal?
2.
That's this point.
Papa is so smart.
Then what? Minus 1 corresponds to what?
3, yes.
So minus 1 vertical
3 is right up there. Son.
corresponds to 3 horizontal. That is here. What is the next point? Minus a half corresponds to 3. Can I share with you something? Can I share with you something? The only way you can now start to have the same value on the same level, can I share one to you? The only way you can have the same value on the same horizontal level is if the graph went up, turned, and then come back down. So the graph turned between here and here. The graph turned between here and here. That's where the graph turned. The only way you can get them to be on the same level is if the graph turned, it went up to this maximum point, turned, and then came back down. Alright? So the maximum point is between a half, minus a half, and minus 1. Alright. The next point is 0, 2. So this is x is equal to 0. So it's 0, horizontal 2. Again, these are at the same level. The graph turned and came back down. Then 1 corresponds to minus 3. That's vertical 1, horizontal minus 3. And then vertical 2, horizontal minus 12. Alright, I'll share something with you. Can I tell you why the examiner put in these extra points? The minus 1.5 and the minus a half, minus 1.5 and minus a half. The reason he put in this extra point is for you to be clear about the shape, for you to be clear about the shape of the graph. If you had only used integers, it would not have been very clear. You would need some extra points. That is why he gave you the extra points. Question number 1 is like this as well. The only difference with question number 1 is what he didn't put in the extra points. You have to put them in. But it's alright. We can look at that another time. Alright, please observe. Are you looking?
Yes, sir.
So now that we have all our points, we need to draw a graph. The graph of a parabola is a smooth curve. So you need to try and get it smooth. And remember, one way I said that you should try and get this is, when you're drawing your points, every movement of your hand, try and go through as many points as possible. So, this is I know that my graph turned here. So this is my attempt at drawing my graph. I do that half of it. Alright? You need to position the thing and so that it's easy for you. Now I'm going to draw the next half. Alright, this is my graph. And remember I said, the only way it means that they're on the same level, it means that the graph had to turn between there and there. Alright? So we draw a graph. After you draw your graph, you need to label the graph. This is the graph of f of x is equal to 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared. That is the graph of what? F of x is equal to 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared. Let's finish the question. What did he ask us for next?
The maximum point.
Coordinates of the maximum point. Please listen. Notice that between x is minus 1, you had what? Positive 3.
Yes, sir.
When x is minus a half, you also had what? Positive 3. The only way that is possible is if the graph turns in the dead middle between what? A half and minus 1. What is in dead middle between minus a half and minus 1? What is in the middle between a half and 1? What is in the dead middle here? What is in the dead middle between a half and 1? No, this is 0.5. This is 0.5.
Dead
between a half.
0.2.
No,
0.3, sir.
no, it must pass 0.5.
0.8.
So it must be more than 0.5.
0.8.
It's more than 0.5. It's going down more than this. It's between 0.5 and 1. Alright, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. This is 0, half, 1. What is this?
0.8.
No, Lord, prepare me to be a second. This is a quarter, and this is 3/4. In the dead middle between a half and 1 is 3/4. In the dead middle between a half and 1 is 3/4. So the x value is 3/4, which is 0.75. Let's go all the way up. That's the x value. The x value is that. And this would be the y value. That is the maximum turning point. I give you my answer, you must give me yours. So for me, this is y is equal to, I would say, 3.2. That's my one. Or more look to me like 3.3. That's my one, you know. You must use your own. And this is 0.75, and it's negative. So what did they ask? Tell me the question they asked you.
So I got 3.2.
Alright, fine. But what was the question that was asked?
You must give the
coordinates of the maximum
which is
point.
1/4.
This is what I will tell you. Minus 0.75, 3.2 is the maximum turning point. Alright. And that is the answer to CI. This is the answer to CI. That is the maximum point. Next they ask, the interval in the domain for which f of x is greater than 0. The interval on the domain for which f of x is greater than 0. So you want f of x, which is what? 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared is greater than 0. They want the interval in the domain for which f of x is greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. This is f of x. F of x is 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared. They want the interval in the domain for which this is greater than 0. Remember we have to draw the graph of the left hand side, which is y is equal to 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared, left hand side, and y is equal to 0, right hand side. So we already draw both of them. This is the left hand side, and this is y is equal to 0, which is the right hand side. Everybody know that? Talk to me now. Help me now.
So we write down this to be the left hand side.
See here? What is 2 minus 3x squared minus. So this is the graph of that. Remember we have to draw the graph of the left hand side. I'm just showing that that has already been what? Done. And this is the graph of the what? Right hand side, y is equal to 0. Where do they intersect? Here and here, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Do you agree that this is where the graph is above 0?
Yes, sir.
Help me now?
Yes, sir.
So what are the values of x from where?
Minus 2
To what?
to half.
So this is 0.5. So this would be my answer. My answer would be x is less than or equal to 0.5 but greater than or equal to minus 2. For those values of x, where is the graph? Above or below 0? Let me know. Above 0. Those are the answer. The last question. The solution of we need the solution of this equation. It is 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared is equal to x minus 1. Is that it? Fine. Is equal to x minus 1. Alright, I'm going to do something which I've never really shown you. Alright, this is an equation, right? Stop a second. Stop a second. This is an equation. We're using graph to solve an equation. This is what I told you. You must draw the graph of the left-hand side. The left-hand side is y is equal to 2 minus 3x minus 2x squared. Left-hand side. That has already been what? Done. We need to draw the graph of the right-hand side, which is y is equal to x minus 1. That has not yet been done. But based on your knowledge of coordinate geometry, what type of line is this? Is this a no sir? Lord, period. Yes, I'm sorry. What type of line is that? From your knowledge of coordinate geometry, that is a straight line. What is the gradient of the line? -1. No sir. The line y is equal to x minus 1. What is the gradient of that line?
0?
No.
1. X.
The gradient is 1. Where does the graph cut the y-axis?
1.
Talk to me.
1.
Will this line slope up or will it slope down? Will it slope up? From left to right, will it go up or will it slope down?
Down.
The line will slope up. Why will it slope up?
Because it's not, there's not a negative in it.
Why will it slope up? Because the gradient is positive. The gradient is positive, the line slopes up. From left to right, the line slopes up. That's not what you said. Because there's no negative. That's not the same as saying because it's positive.
Sorry.
Fine. Alright. So we need to draw this. This is the right hand side. We need to draw it. Please look. Because I've never shown you this before. Now, please listen. Only 2 points are needed to draw a straight line graph. Only 2 points are needed to draw a straight line graph. Now, what are the values of x you're using?
-3.
To what?
2.
You're going to select any value of x within that range. I'm going to use when x is what?
-3.
You have to make that selection. Notice, for the quadratic graph, he gave you a table. For the straight line graph, you have to make a selection. Just choose any value, it doesn't matter. I'm going to say when x is -3. Y would be equal to, what is x?
3 minus 1. -3.
So it's -3 minus 1.
Which is
What is -3 minus 1?
-4.
So this is -4. So x is -3 and y is what? -4. That is 1 point. How many points do I said we need for a straight line graph?
2.
We need one more. No, I'm going to use what? I'm using the extremes. X is -3, no, I'm going to use x is what? I'm going to use x is what? I'm going to, same equation, y is equal to x minus 1. I'm going to say when x is equal to 2. Y would be equal to, take out x and put what? 2 minus 1. What is 2 minus 1? 1. So when x is 2, y is 1. This is a point and this is a point. How many points do we need to draw a straight line graph?
2.
Let's plot them. The first point is what?
Negative 3 and negative 4.
This is minus 4. This is that point. What is the next point?
1.
So this is 2 vertical and 1 horizontal. Now, just put those draw those 2 points, line them up with your ruler, and draw a straight line through them. This is what it would look like. This is the line y is equal to x minus 1. Again, Miss Parker, everybody, what is the gradient of that line?
1.
1. Where does it cut the y-axis?
1.
No. Where does it cut the y-axis?
Y-axis cut
Where does the
Minus 1.
It cuts it at what? Minus 1. What is the gradient of the line?
1.
1. Because the gradient is positive 1, the line slopes how?
Up.
If it was negative 1, it would slope how?
Down.
So that is the line. Next, now, what are we need to answer? Remember, we're trying to solve an equation. This is what I said. We're trying to solve this equation. What I said is, you must draw the graph of the left-hand side. Draw the graph of the right-hand side. The solution are the values of x where the 2 graphs intersect. Where does the 2 graphs intersect? They intersect here, don't it?
Yes, sir.
And they intersect here, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Go up and tell me what value of x do you have here. Am I telling my own? Can you tell me mine and you can tell me yours. My solutions are x is equal to, this is mine, minus 2.6 and x is equal to 0.6. What are your solutions?
Sir, how you found the line to be minus 2.6? How do you
Listen,
found the line?
that is mine. What is yours? The scale in this paragraph is 2 centimeters to 1 unit. This is 0 and this is 1. Every centimeter is divided into 5 equal parts. Now mine is there. Mine cut my graph here. This is 0 and this is 1. 2 centimeters to 1. If you divide 1 by 10, you get 0.1. So this is 0. This is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, and then this would be what? That would be 0.6. For me, my solutions are x is equal to minus 2.6 and x is equal to 0.6. What are your solutions?